part of our ongoing program to promote board games from Aotearoa, New Zealand. Kia ora koutou and welcome to Endeavour Deep Sea in about 3 minutes. Review copy used. It has a solo mode, it's a game for 1 to 4 players, playing time is long, and it's a moderately complex game. You are a deep sea explorer. Can you use your scientific expertise to uncover secrets about the ocean and help preserve the environment? Endeavour lasts for 6 full turns. The winner is the player with the most points, and you get them from many sources. Just look for this symbol. Scenarios. This game has 10 missions that each present you with a different challenge. Drafting. Each turn you will draft 1 specialist from this display. Action selection. You take actions by placing markers on your specialists. Player turn. We start our turn with some upkeep based on our cube positions on these tracks. First, draft a specialist from the display. The columns you can draft from are shown here. This specialist has a chat symbol, so we move that track up 1 step. Then gain this number of discs to your supply. And finally move up to this number of markers from specialists to your supply. On later turns, this may mean you cannot clear all your specialists. Each turn you will take an action or pass. To take an action, place a disc on a specialist from your reserve and take the action or actions printed on them. There are 5 different actions you can take. Let's run through them. Dive lets us draw one of these tokens and gain the benefits shown. In this case, full research. Or we can advance one of our tracks 1 space. The second action is to journal, and we need to be in a space of one of these journal action spots. We then pick one of the 4 face-up journals that has a matching icon to that space. Pay the research shown here, and then gain the benefits. Here that is 2 advances on the reputation track, and flipping over a specialist. Flipped over specialists can grant new rewards and abilities and clear their disc. The third action is sonar, and places a disc from your supply on a sonar track. This particular one lets us draw 2 ocean tiles from depths 1 and 2 and choose one to place. Placing the tile gives us this bonus. We must place the tile down so there is never an empty space above it, and regardless of what you do, there cannot be more than 5 tiles wide and deep. The move action lets us move a number of spaces shown on our ingenuity track. This also limits what depth we can go to. When we arrive at a new space, we claim that bonus, but only for the space we end at. The ingenuity track also gives you new submarines, and when you place a new submarine at the start area, you get the move bonus too. The final action is conservation, and it requires us to spend research and place a disc on one of these spaces, claiming the benefits underneath. If another player places a disc, and that would complete both parts of a line, each player gets the benefit in the middle. If only one player does it, they only get that benefit once. Journal, sonar, and conservation actions leave their discs in play permanently. Finally, let's talk about impact, which is the star symbol. You get that in many places, including advancing your tracks to the end. Impact markers are placed on the mission board at either a starting spot or adjacent to any other player's marker. Each space grants rewards, points, or both. Each mission also has different scoring options on it. Why would you like this game? Endeavour Deep Sea is an evolution of Endeavour Age of Sail, and it sends that game's colonial theme to the bottom of the ocean where it belongs. What's truly remarkable though is it's taken the great gameplay of the original, dialed it up to the next level, and rethemed it in a way that adds so much more to the experience. I love exploring the ocean and adding in new board tiles, and it feels very satisfying to see the map organically expand. And the presentation of the game is near perfect, especially the color gradient as you go deeper and deeper. Endeavour is the sort of game that will appeal to people who love optimization puzzles, as the engines you can build and chaining moves together is really satisfying. It's also got a co-op and solo mode too, using these cards. The best thing about this game is how it accelerates from a couple of actions on turn 1 to a gazillion on turn 6. However, there's a lot of visual information to take in, and while it looks pretty, it will be overwhelming for some players. For a different undersea action optimization game, try Underwater Cities, and for something simpler, try Abyss. Endeavour Deep Sea. Cthulhu expansion when? Gold medal game. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and come support us on Patreon.